Okay, and we're back finally.
Hello, everyone.
And you see, this guy, he cannot, you see, as I talk, he will have to talk at the same time. He doesn't know when to like, okay, now Toby's going to start greeting everyone, I'm going to stop, right? But he's like,
you know, I'm always
yeah.
first.
Anyways, hey everyone, welcome back to Windchoppers. Today we have a very interesting. Hey, are you done? I'm starting my intro now, okay? So stop. Come on, give me a break. Oh my goodness. Okay, hey everyone, welcome back to Windchoppers. Today we're going to have a very interesting show because we have a guest today. And that is Katrina. Katrina, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, yeah, I'm Katrina, Toby's old friend, yeah. We are, you know, figure how old we are. But yeah, Singaporean, based in Singapore, mom to a 6-year-old boy, and yeah, Chung's #1 hater.
Yay! Okay, and we also have Kang back with us. And Kang hopefully will be our backup for whatever we're going to have. Today you're looking very young, Kang, aren't you?
Am I? Toby just said I'm 18 years old.
Listen, you are young. You look young. Give me a break, okay? Give me a break, huh?
Come on.
Don't act cute. You're 36, okay? Grow up. Okay, and now, last person, Mr. Chung. Ravi, let's go. Do your intro.
Intro? What's up, guys? To another episode of the Windchoppers on the Monday. And here we have a new guest. As Mr. Toby has just introduced her, her name is Katrina. And everybody
But I already told everyone about the guest already. Why are you telling everyone about the guest again?
Because he's got nothing
Hold
better
on.
to do.
So, hi. There's our first commenter of the day. Wow.
Yeah, thinking about how bad you are, right?
Avocado Yi? Avocado Yi?
Thảo Nhi hả? Hey, Nhi. Good to see you.
Who's that?
You're #1 anti-fan in Vietnam.
You got lots of anti-fans.
Why are we talking about me getting anti-fan? Like, come
You
on.
have so many anti-fans, you know, Joe. My goodness.
What do I have?
Oh my goodness.
No, come on.
It's normal for you for some reason. I don't understand why either. So, anyways, how's everyone been? Anything you wanna share about your past week? Anyone? Everything good?
Anyone? Oh yeah. Since Katrina, which is our guest today, and I think she should start this conversation. Definitely.
What conversation? The thing here is you guys never start with anything, so I don't know where or what to start. So
that's the whole purpose of the show. We don't really have focus whatsoever. But hey, Katrina, you told me about your okay. So Katrina was involved in a car accident the other day.
Oh yes.
Would you like to tell us about it?
Okay, so basically, Thursday, it was raining heavily, and I was actually on the way to pick up my son. So, you know how people like to tailgate each other. So I jammed. Some people in front of me jammed their brakes. I jammed my brake. I stopped in time, and then, you know, I just said like, "Thank God." But the moment I said God, my entire body just flew forward, like, you know, one of those action movies where all your stuff in your car start flying forward. So the taxi hit me so hard, my car moved forward and it hit the car in front. So rather than me being the first car, I became the second car. So it was a 4-car collision. And then I ended up being, I'm going to see the doctor and then back in the A&E getting a CT scan done again on Saturday. So yeah, I'm basically high and on pain meds and anti-nerve meds.
Is that recently, you know?
Yeah, just this Thursday.
Oh, seriously?
Okay,
Yeah.
so for those who don't understand what the word tailgate means, it's how Vietnamese drivers drive. So you are this car here, and then there's another car, right? So usually they're supposed to have a distance apart. But in Vietnam, you always drive very close to each other.
Yes.
So in Singapore law, the car at the back, the car that hits the car in front is the one that's at fault.
Oh.
Even if this car stops suddenly, so they're all moving, this car stops suddenly, you should have enough time to stop. But if because you're too close, you hit the car in front of you, then you will be at fault in the law. So that is what tailgating is.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, you mentioned that story. We got some serious case, you know, back in maybe like 2000, I don't know, 15, 16, like about a guy that, you know, he he drive a container, and he hit like a car in front of him, on highway, right? But I mean, that case was, I mean, it was like the whole country know about that, the whole country, and everybody got like, opinions about it, and a lot of things happen. I don't really get the detail of that story, but it's pretty bad. But it's about the yeah.
So you're telling us a story that you have no details to.
What?
遮成高鐵係通過自己樓下嚟遮成，解你嗰份嚟高鐵溝。How in the world are you able to tell me a story without any details? I don't understand. Yeah, keep looking up, okay? Your lights are not going to help you. My goodness.
Come, let me lend you the pillow to cover your face.
Oh my goodness. So anyways, the traveling in Vietnam is actually pretty interesting, right? Katrina, you've never been here yet, right?
I've been to Hanoi once, and yeah, it's amazing how the bikes, the motorbikes avoid people.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and it's scary, but you guys just diverge and avoid whatever that you guys do. So
yeah, it's pretty nice actually, because it's like you're a fish in a stream or a rock in a stream, and then everyone will just move away from you,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not for sure, because sometimes you have people driving like Jung, terrible.
He's allowed on the
He'll be
road?
driving, and then suddenly you'll be like, "Ooh, a bird! Ooh!" And he'll hit someone.
You mean he has a license and he's allowed on the road?
A lie what?
You mean he has a license and he's allowed on the road?
You mean a lie?
No,
He's allowed
A license.
He has a license and allowed on the road.
Sorry, Katrina, I do not know what this word license is, because I'm sure I don't have one either. That's why I don't know what it is.
I mean, I gotta say one fact. More than 70.
Do you know the details of your facts too?
70 or 80%, people here.
So you don't know 100% of your facts, and you want to tell me something.
What?
You don't know the details of your fact, but you want to tell me a fact. Okay, go.
Come on, but I look at the fact, because you don't have a license, I don't have a license, my friend doesn't have a license, even my mom doesn't have a license, but still.
So what's the fact?
I mean,
what's the fact?
The majority of people doesn't have license here. It's like the majority.
Are you sure it's a majority?
I am sure the majority.
How many percent majority?
What do you mean? Like how many percent?
A majority is a percentage. How many percent is your majority?
More than 50% of the other half?
51%.
51%.
You're gonna get it from him.
Here we go again. Okay. Yeah.
No, but I mean, we're just saying, I think a lot of times I don't know. I don't want to say that we're that old, but
Yes.
Last week after talking to Kang and Jum, after we were talking about how we used to grow up, right? I was saying that there's a very interesting thing that I realized, that it was that our generation, those that are born in the 80s, we are very relevant in today's culture.
Avocado, bike license. What? I'm trying to explain to
You can type it in, not interrupt me when I'm sharing something. So anyways, so we're saying that people of our generation are more able to relate to this current generation, this millennial group. We're more relevant in their culture. However, the ones above us, those born in the 70s, they are irrelevant and they are totally out of the picture. Nothing to do with this particular culture. And I was also saying, sorry. Who interrupted me? Must be Jung. Never mind. Ignore. So I was saying that because of that, those that were born in the 70s, they never treat us like adults. I'm sure some of you can understand this. I mean, let's take Kang for example. Does your mom treat you like a little boy?
I'm always a little boy in my mom's heart.
Exactly. My aunts and my uncles and everyone, they still treat me like a little kid, although I'm 40. Katrina, how about you?
Same. No
Same.
change.
They don't see us grow up, and they will not give us responsibilities, and they will not trust us to, to do things an adult would do, although we are already working, although we are already living by ourselves, although we already have children and make them grandparents, right?
Even as a mom, they still doubt what they do and the choices that you choose.
And I don't understand why. But you see, when we talk to our younger generation, we are talking to them like adults, I think. We don't talk to them like little kids, right? Except for Chu, because he is a little kid.
How old are
He
you?
is young. He's very young.
Old enough. Yeah. Maybe
Old
20 years
enough
old.
to get a girl pregnant.
Hey,
Here
yo,
go the
you know,
topic again.
bring
Here
that
go
to
the
this
topic again.
conversation. You bring that again.
This was
this
two
is the
episodes
third
ago.
time.
You were the one who brought it up, okay? You're the one who talked about it, okay? Oh, my mom and dad
Again.
talked to me when I was of age, and they were like, don't you dare get any girl pregnant, okay?
Okay, keep moving.
You see,
guys.
when we were his age, right? Okay, let's give it a try, okay?
No,
Okay,
wait,
Kang,
how
first.
old is he?
21?
Yeah, I'm 20.
Okay,
21.
legal to go to jail.
21.
Legal
18.
to get caning.
Legal to
Soon,
go to
soon,
jail
soon.
too.
Man, so fast. I'm 21.
Okay, can't wait. When
Oh,
you
no.
were around 18 or 20, what kind of talks did your parents have with you?
Not really, yeah. You don't really
Nothing.
About career,
nothing.
about your life, what you're going to choose, where you're going to go to university, what you want to do in your life.
No, they only say choose what you choose. Make sure you don't regret it. That's it.
Yeah.
So now your
Correct.
parents actually said don't get pregnant and don't get any girls pregnant, right?
No.
No. That's a different story. After you get a bit older, they will ask you, so when you gonna get a girlfriend, huh?
But you see, they don't assume that you're going to go out and get a girl pregnant, you understand?
You gotta prove it's wrong.
But in Vietnam, parents are afraid of that. At 18 or 20,
I
they're
guess because for us in the 80s, the birds and the bees, literally when we studied the birds and the bees meant the birds and the bees until we got into secondary school later on. And, the whole sex and pornography thing was all under law. We didn't really share, but it was a known thing. So it's like even when you had your girlfriend or boyfriend around, just make sure that, nothing, kind of thing.
No,
But yeah,
you know
we
how to
were
behave
responsible.
yourself, right?
Yeah, we were responsible, you see. So, yeah.
And we were afraid of getting a girl pregnant, or a girl was afraid of getting pregnant, and so sex was totally out of the picture until marriage, right? For our
No,
age,
even
generally.
even if it was, just make sure you have protection. In other words,
But it wasn't a very common thing, and it was not casual back then.
yes, correct.
Back then.
But back then, there's also one thing. You don't have so much of pornography or internet accessibility compared to now.
It was
And we
mostly
also-
books, penthouse
Yeah, it's
books and
books
stuff.
and comics.
Yeah.
You know the
I don't
comics start with
know.
a K.
Don't pretend.
I cannot say anything. But the book start with a K.
Don't know.
And P also have Playboy stuff.
Katrina, stop
It's
using the
like
names of these things. My goodness.
Oh,
We don't
you just
even
remember-
use it.
You just remind me.
Hell
It start
no.
with F2.
Hey, you.
Oh.
Hello. Move on. We're not going to talk about pornography, okay?
And
Oh
we
my
still got the
goodness.
M.
Okay. Look, do you see Jung? He's so lost.
I am lost.
You know-
I don't know. Like, I don't know what I feel right now. I mean, it's just like I'm in the middle of the forest and the hell. I mean, what?
No, I
Because
don't
you
even
see-
think you're in the forest. You're in the middle of the sea, not knowing where to go.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
I look
because
everywhere,
Jung-
but
Okay,
still, no
Jung.
land.
So you see, before, okay,
Yes.
when you wanted to get adult pictures,
Oh, adult pictures. Oh.
we only had magazines.
Yes.
Wait, just let me think about it. What is the first time? When was the first time?
10 years ago when you were 8. What?
No, by then you can access via internet. Our era doesn't have that internet. That fast.
I mean,
No.
I was trying to figure it out whether like the first time I wanted like an adult pictures, did I found them like with magazine or like with the internet?
But there weren't any magazines here. I'm sure you have gotten it from the internet only.
I mean, I never recall we got those kind of magazine back in the days.
Or videos from your friends' phones. I don't know, man.
I mean,
But
ICQ download?
I don't know. I don't
FRIC
know.
download?
I mean, huh.
age relevance, please. Age relevance. Young people don't understand what we're talking about.
Pirate Bay.
Torrents.
I think
Yeah, I think it's from computer. I think the first time was from computer. But if I gotta share, it was from an anime. Was it? No. Okay, just pass this. Pass. I'm not gonna dig deeper because I know you guys are gonna hear me and I'm gonna talk and then I'm gonna spit out something that I shouldn't spit out. So
No, we are giving the opportunity to talk now.
No, not this kind
Agreeable?
of opportunity. This kind of opportunity harms my reputation a lot. This one is about pornography, right? I don't talk about that. I mean, here's it. I mean, no. Just put it there.
all right.
Just put it there.
But you see, I actually find pornography really unhealthy.
I gotta say this. I agree.
I think if it's sex education, teaching children about, I mean, let's talk about children first, then we move on to the other groups, okay? I think children, when they see things like that, let's not say children, just before puberty and during puberty, okay?
Yeah.
This age group. So when they come across something like that, they are very interested in how their physical bodies work because it's very new to them, right? A lot of sensations, a lot of new feelings, a lot of these new things, right? But the problem with pornography is that it only shows you the physical aspects of a relationship, but it does not actually show you
the real thing,
the emotional aspect of a relationship, right?
Yep.
But as you get older, you also know, hey, they're just acting.
Yeah.
They're porn stars because they're acting, right?
Porn star.
And they're just doing up a show. No woman would really love to do what they're doing. But you see, what happens is because you're exposed to it over time, over and over and over again, then some people will actually find that, oh yeah, I like this. And then they go into more dangerous territory with regards to what sex really is about.
But actually, Toby, I don't know how it is like in Vietnam, but like now in Singapore, because there's a lot of schools have combined, so you have lesser co-ed school, you have lesser single sex schools, and it's all co-ed, and somehow another kids getting pregnant are getting younger and younger, and they seem to have introduced sex education a lot earlier. But I feel it's gotten like a more detrimental result than a better one in that sense. And I don't even remember us having counselors or psychologists in schools, and it's happening now in schools, and it's scary because you have cases where, I mean, because of all these animes and stuff that they get on the internet, right? These counselors actually have to get involved in trying to like kind of intervene with the children without getting the parents involved, and then the parents come into play blaming the school for not educating the children properly, but these stuff were actually not controlled by the parents. So yeah, it's warped.
It's really bad because I think in terms of education, they only give you one aspect of education, which is the physical aspect of it. It's so mechanical, right? Sex is when a sperm meets an egg, and how it happens, and then that's it, you get a baby. But then it's so mechanical that this aspect of life itself, you don't put in the emotional aspect of it. So everyone will just think that it's something that you just do regularly, but it's not. It's not meant for you to do it like as and when you want and as and when with anyone. The purpose of reproduction is actually for babies. That's its purpose. And you're supposed to enjoy this act with someone that you love, not someone that you lust over. So that's why a lot of people are never satisfied.
Chong's falling asleep.
No, he's not. He's just feeling so guilty right now. You know, he's like, oh no, what? Oh no, I got it all wrong.
Why am I going to feel guilty now? Tell me, why do I feel guilty? I don't.
Because I'm correct.
Are you correct on what? You know, like what?
Were you listening to what I was saying?
Yes.
Okay, good boy. So anyway.
Oh my God.
So anyways, you know, when I came to Vietnam 15 years ago, right?
Yes.
I was teaching grade 6 and grade 7, and I was like, okay, there's a biology class, and I was like, okay, I think let's teach sex education. So I created a curriculum to teach sex education. And so, you know, everyone was so interested because back then no one actually did this, you know, 15 years ago. So the teachers came and the principal came, and I started teaching about the mechanics of sex, you know, what it's supposed to be. And then I went into here are the consequences of premarital sex when you don't want a child.
What's the reaction?
I did this whole thing on abortions.
Hey, but you know, in all fairness, when school showed us the whole abortion video in secondary school,
how they cut off the arms and legs and heads, right?
Correct. That got so scary that a lot of us just went, no.
I mean, it's a serious thing, you know, that a lot of women in Vietnam, they do not know what abortions are. They just know that it's a way to get rid of the baby, but they do not know how it's done. And
the pain and the suffering and the recovery that you have to go through.
No, and they just think it's just a very simple thing, you know. Just go for abortion, cut the baby up, and then get rid of it. They don't actually realize that at maybe 2 months it's really a human. They don't see that, you know. They don't know. They don't know when it's going to become a human baby. They just think it's still cells and all. They just take it out.
But as long as it's a heartbeat, it's already a
fetus.
It's not even whether it has a heartbeat. It has a different set of DNA of itself, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
Then it's already a different being by itself. You know, before I went to this cemetery, you know, near the airport. And okay, story time, okay?
Story time.
Yeah. I have a second goddaughter. And her name is Eun Phương, but I haven't seen her since she was born. And she's 10 now, okay? So what happened was, before that, I had this staff, okay? He got his girlfriend pregnant a second time. The first time they had abortion, and then he had a long time to recover from it, like 2 years to recover. And so it was his birthday, and he said he was going out with his girlfriend. I said, make sure you behave yourself and come home early, because we're all staying together. All of us were staying in the shop, in the cafe together. And so 2 months later, he came to me and was like, my girlfriend got pregnant. And I was like, during your birthday? And he's like, how did you know? I was like, silly thing. And so after that, like a month later, they got this big fight, right? And then they broke up. And then they got back together. Then they broke up. Then they got back together.
And then they broke up? No, not then.
And at the 5th month of her being pregnant, she said that she was going to break up and get an abortion. Okay? So I brought her and the boy to this cemetery it's in Sóc Sơn, near the airport in Hanoi. And this cemetery, there was a story about how there was this lady, she was walking, it's near the industrial estate, okay? It's near factories. And so this lady was walking across the street, and one day she found this plastic bag on the floor, and it was moving nonstop, right? And it was covered with ants. And so she opened it and she found a baby inside.
Oh God.
And the baby was being bitten by ants. And so immediately she ran back because this is a Catholic village, so they're all Catholic, right? So she ran back, washed baby, but the baby died. And
I remember that.
So what happened was that she took the baby, put it into a little pot, and then buried it. And so after she felt that it was her responsibility to go around and look for these unwanted children, bring them back and give them a proper burial. And so she managed to get the people of the village, right, to go all out to different parts of the city, especially near the industrial estates, near the abortion clinics, right, to look for these unwanted babies. I tell you, it's so
So
sad.
they just dumped them there? Oh, that's so sad.
It's horrible.
I mean, you know, you can dump it like, sorry, you can dump the baby at somebody's house, but like you dump it like at nowhere.
No, Jum, I'm calling them babies, but they're only this big.
Ooh.
Okay, and so you see, it got so bad. I think one normal cemetery spot, right? They would have maybe 500 babies inside.
Wow.
Because the land was donated by the villagers, you know. And so they would care for each of them, give them a proper burial, give them a proper funeral, you know. But I think after a few years of doing that, the entire cemetery was full. And then they had to ask for more land from the villagers, and then they expanded the cemetery out. Okay? And so I brought them there, and I was like, hey guys, take a look at all of these children here. And they are all children. Do you know something? Do you see what it is? Some of them have names, and some of them have the date of death, but they never had the date of birth. They never had a birthday, but they have a death date. You know, I was like, do you see how horrible this is? And now you see the mother and fathers, they are so guilty that they even named the baby. Why? Why do you even bother naming the child? The child is dead. Because you don't know anything. And so I said, look, now you have a 5-month-old baby in you. And you know, I was so horrified. She was wearing this blue dress with a silver belt, right? But the belt, it was so tight around her stomach because she was trying to hold in her tummy. And I was like, it's painful, isn't it? Huh? You want to keep doing it? So take off your belt. Don't be stupid. I know you're pregnant. And so she says, no, I want to abort the baby. So I said to her, look, if you want to abort it, just give birth to your child and then give your child to me.
Somebody else.
If you don't want it, give birth and give it to me.
Yeah, abortion. Yeah, it's.
That's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
That's the right thing to do because I thank God that my mom and dad did the right thing. Because I was the reason why they got married. So my mother.
Actually, I'm the reason why my mom and dad got married too.
Yeah.
Oh, I am the reason. Oh yeah. No, not me.
Oh, no.
You know how I found out? You know how
Marriage
I found out?
Marriage certificate?
No.
How?
No.
I
Mom
mean,
and dad. Mom and dad got married.
Yep.
Mom and dad got married in. I remember the cert was, I think it was like a May or something like that, or
Yeah.
February, and I came out in July.
Same here. They got married in September. I was born in March. Then I was like September, October, November, December, January, February, March.
May, June.
I was like, but I was born on the 4th of March, right? So I was like, wait a minute. You know, it's 6 months, you know, it doesn't make sense.
No, sorry, my mom and dad got married in December and I came out in July. So yeah.
Yolo. Same. I was like, doesn't make sense. How in the world? But you see, because I was one of these I was a child that if my parents were not responsible, I wouldn't be here today. And so I feel so much, you know, for unwanted children. So I said to the girl, you don't want the baby, give birth and then hand her over to me. I'll take care of everything. Okay? And so she still decided to get an abortion. But that day I decided that even if the baby was going to die, we have to name her first. At least give her some hope. So I called the child Ân Phương. Phương means direction. Ân is a grace. So I named her the way of grace, the way of grace, Ân Phương. And so after that, they got married.
And the baby was kept.
Hold on. They got married at 8 months, and so she was full term. And then he divorced her 6 months later.
What? Deported? Or you mean deported?
Divorced.
Divorce, whichever way you say it. You know, split.
Leaving.
Split, like this marriage, like this marriage. This?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
This Mary, oh my goodness.
That's fast. I mean,
This Mary.
That's very fast. I mean, you could last longer than like 6 more months and to make it a year, but still.
But you know, that's the story, right? He fell in love with the the fortune teller.
The fortune teller. Oh.
Yeah, the Basen boy. The fortune teller has to give you a date, right? So he fell in love with her, and then she gave him a lot of money, and then he dumped his wife and the child, and then went with her.
God damn it.
And today, the guy, he just decided to send me a friend request on Facebook.
You accept it?
That is so noble of him.
So do you accept it?
Of course not. But I was
Of
scrolling
course
through the pictures and
not.
laughing at him.
Of course
So what
not.
an idiot. You know how many people had to sacrifice so that we could try to just get this girl to live, this child, And then this asshole, right? A bunch of idiots. Unbelievable. Yeah. But that's the situation here. I think there's a lack of information and a lack of education in terms of the consequences of abortions. I think if people really understood what abortions were like,
it's really
they
taken
would
too
be more
lightly.
careful. They wouldn't take it lightly. Yeah, that's right. So I'm sure June doesn't know.
I mean, but I feel so lucky because I don't know that guy you're talking about. Yes, that's all what I'm saying. I am so lucky because I don't know about the guy that you're talking about. So just,
Oh, your father might know him.
My father might know him. Nah.
Yeah, because this guy's a little gangster now.
He got to be a gangster now? Seriously? Okay, I'm gonna tell my dad. That's fun.
So guys, you understand, right? His dad's a gangster.
Yep. That's fun. Just give me the name. I'm gonna tell me dad to pick him up.
Yeah. Hey, Kang, are you able to show that video that we were talking about just now?
Give me a moment, huh? Let me do something to it first.
So these are like all these stories that we talk about, Oh my goodness, the experiences I went through here. So it's like
The videos that you're talking about? You mean like the video I sent to you guys, or like the videos of you guys talking about?
Oh, yay! Okay. So this is Kang, you want to introduce the video a little bit?
I really haven't watched it truly, I only know a bit about
you guys suck. I sent this to you how many weeks? I sent you a few days ago, asked you to prepare. No, Katrina, don't worry. It's not your fault. It's these two idiots, right? I told them a few days ago that okay, let's discuss this video, right? And then I haven't watched it yet. What in the hell? What the hell are you guys doing? Unbelievable. Terrible, you know or not? No one's about sending all these things to games.
Wait.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Terrible.
So
okay, anyways.
Use the voice.
Don't angry.
Cannot.
I'm sorry. Don't be mad.
Oh man, I seriously need that equipment. Oh my God.
No, you don't. Oh my goodness. Give me a break. Okay, so anyway, so this video is about this guy who was in New York City's park, okay? And he overheard some girls talking about Marissa. So these girls organized a birthday party and didn't want Marissa to go. And so they organized it on the day that Marissa could not go. But you see, this guy, he has nothing to do with these girls. He was just walking in the park, and then, you know, suddenly he heard some people talk about, oh, Marissa and all that, okay? All right, so let's watch the video.
This is gonna be fun.
If your name's Marissa, please listen up. I just walked by your friends, and I need to tell you that the weekend you're away is not the only time that they could do their birthday party.
This man asked for help in finding a Marissa in New York. After the girl's friends were caught talking badly about her, and people on TikTok went crazy trying to find Marissa.
I hate to be the one to stick my nose where it doesn't belong, but if your name's Marissa, please listen up. I just walked by your friends, and I need to tell you that the weekend you're away is not the only time that they could do their birthday party. They are choosing to do it the weekend you're away, and you need to know. TikTok, help me find Marissa.
Okay, so my name is Marissa. Hi, I live in New York City, and I saw this video and I'm doing it because in the last 2 hours I've had over 25, 30 people send it to me. People I haven't even talked to since high school send it to me, and I literally went out of town this weekend. I went on a road trip with a few of my friends, and one of my friends had a birthday party this weekend, and she knew I was going out of town and wouldn't reschedule it, and now I'm trying to get his attention. So hi, if you see this, please respond to my DM. I want to know where you saw these people, because if it's in my neighborhood, it was definitely about me. So please respond to my DM, and if this is about me, besties, I'm gonna need some new friends, so let me know.
Who takes photos like that, right?
Besties, this is an update. So I had a friend from the friend group text me and let me know that they did not want to invite me because, and this is not my words, I feel very unhumble saying these words, but they texted me saying that basically that when they invite people over, I am like very outgoing and like yada yada, and that they wanted the focus to be on them. So they didn't invite me because I'm like basically too outgoing. And again, not my words, people. I'm not this like self-centered, okay? But I'm just very outgoing and very like personable, I feel like. So yeah, they said they didn't want to invite me because they wanted to be about them. So go off, besties. Here is the message. That video going viral is kind of funny of that guy. I can't believe he found you. But listen, she didn't invite you because you are really funny and pretty and didn't want the guys to go for you instead of her. And she didn't want to invite you. I didn't agree, but she didn't care. And I'm sorry I didn't say more. So I think some people were getting confused saying like, oh, why would they reschedule the party like just for you, blah, blah, blah. It was, no, they knew I was going to be out of town and they scheduled the party when they knew I was going to be out of town and wouldn't reschedule it because they knew I was going to be out of town. That makes sense. Second of all, we found out it wasn't this weekend. It was actually Memorial Day weekend, and that's the weekend that I'm going to be out of town as well for a job that I have to do. So anyway, when I got in contact with him, I was like, okay, what if I just send them the TikTok? So I found out where he saw them and passed by them on the street. And that's kind of like where my friends go to brunch. So, you know, the fact that I would even have the thought that it would be them from this TikTok kind of shows like what type of friends they are anyway. So the fact that this just came out of it and I can maybe get some new friends out of it, like, I'm not mad at all. I'm actually kind of happy that this happened because everything happens for a reason. So hi everybody, good morning. I just woke up to so many messages and DMs, not me crying, oh my god, stop, wait, to so many nice messages and just like people really doing the most. Oh my god, I need to stop. All right, get it together, Marissa. Okay, I just woke up to the nicest messages and I know I can't respond to all of you. I mean, I'm trying so hard to respond to all of you. There's so many of you. If you want to be friends, DM me on Instagram. We'll meet up in the city. I don't care. We can figure it out. Maybe I should just do like a giant.
Okay, so what do you guys think?
That's sad.
Why, Joe? Why, Robbie? Tell us.
I mean, there's one part that I gotta say, like, I can feel some. what can I use this word, like empathy or sympathy, like at this situation?
What,
You empathize.
what's the difference between empathy and sympathy to you first?
He doesn't know.
I'm not really clear about that. Those were definition. I don't really clear about those word definition.
Empathize means you have been through what she went through. Sympathize means you see what she's going through and you feel sad for her. So did anyone do this to you before?
Empathize.
Okay.
Empathize. Yeah, definitely empathize, but not for that specific reason. But still, let's just say in general, for a group of friends to betray you and stuff like that, and still in your heart, you still, you know, like, I mean, wholeheartedly, you know, just dedicating your efforts into that kind of, you know, group of friends and stuff like that. Yeah, I could feel what. Yeah, I felt that. So, right.
Anyone else? How about you, Kang? What do you think?
Me, I think this we found how your secondary school and primary school life are, where you have friends that clicks along. All of a sudden, someone just betray you at the band or asking you out for the lunch canteen breaks. You know, that was those days when you're young. You know, you can't differentiate between what is really a friend and you're trying to look for an identity to blend in.
Yeah.
Because during that age time, it's like you are trying to, you know, be someone and trying to be acting someone or trying to get along, you know, trying to influence people or trying to get people catch on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was those days. That made me recall of the young days.
How about you, Katrina?
I think for me, maybe I was a little bit more blessed. I was a social butterfly, so it didn't really matter for me who I
That's
was
nice.
friends with. But I think, you know, I mean, watching this video, it's very sad to see because, I mean, I think thank God we didn't have technology back then because it's very sad to have people, you know, outright share this on the internet and then spread it to the entire
Everybody knows about the
world.
secret,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I mean,
Everybody
last time it was like,
Yeah.
oh, you just don't tell her. Don't tell. I tell you, but you don't tell her, or I tell you know whatever thing that you need to do. But you know, the mere fact that this is immortalized on the internet, it's either going to scar the person or it's going to, you know, you really have to go through a whole psychological thing over. And I think number one, the guy is quite an ass to do so as well, to be nosy in that sense.
Can I add to that?
Okay, go.
What a bitch. You are a man. Why are you going around listening to people's gossip and then telling other people, it's like, oh, help me look for Marissa. Who the hell is you? Are you a man? I mean, give me a break. You man? Huh? You seriously a big man? Huh? You going to listen to women talk and then you going to spread gossip and then try to get who else come to find out who Marissa is? My goodness, how old are you? My goodness, like, give me a break, right? Like, I don't want to be the bad one. Like, I slap you across the face and let you die first, man. My goodness. Like, what a bitch. Like, you know, they should be friends and they should be good, right? Then why did you have to go and spoil someone's friendship? Who is that? Are you friends with Marissa right now? Like, I mean, like, give me a break, right? Like, and come on. How old are you guys? She looks like she's in the 20s. If not, she's 18 or something.
Yeah, or in the uni or something like that.
Or something.
I think it's uni. You know,
Young, give me a break. There are bigger problems in this world to bitch about. Okay, right? Oh, they didn't want to friend me because you know I'm so outgoing. You know, I was like, give me a break. Seriously, you're really that outgoing and that nice. Like, people wouldn't mind having you around. But right? Oh Lord. Look at Robbie.
I mean, for me, it's like, you like me lah. You don't like me, then
beat it.
You know, yeah.
I don't.
Okay. Me and Toby are like that. I mean, I've known Toby. We click like that, you know. And there are people that like us, and there are people that totally hate us. So people that totally hate us, just you know.
Oh, but Katrina, when I was growing up, I was totally hated by everyone, you know.
People hated me for being too nice.
Yes, exactly.
Outgoing or too helpful.
Exactly. I don't understand why. And it only happened in poly. Do you know that? Because I came from a boys' school, and then when I went to Polytechnic, that's when you have girls in there, and they were like, "Oh my goodness, what's wrong with these people?" You know, they're so jealous.
Secondary school.
They're just nasty.
Yeah.
Just so nasty. You can't even be nice to anyone, you know, because they're not nice. And if you do something nice, they judge you. It's like, man, give me a break. And I mean, I look at this video, I'm like, give me a break, whoever this guy is. Like, you listen to something random in the park and then you go look for Marissa and then you make a big TikTok thing.
Oh man.
Aren't you a nasty person? Sorry, Joe, what?
I mean, like, just I mean, some part I think that yes, she, the need of like for her to know the truth about like her friends doing that. I mean, but not from the guy. It's like he make he's making the problems like everybody knows it. Like everybody on the internet is following her and then is trying to know about her truth and then how she's miserable or something like that. I mean, that is. I
wouldn't think she's miserable, lah.
No. Oh,
No,
man.
can't wait.
I don't think she's miserable because after the whole thing go viral, I think she most probably had making some new friends around.
She got a lot more attention, which I think.
Which is what she wants.
Yeah, precisely.
I think she doesn't feel that bad. I mean, for a Gen Z, I think to be like
She's
famous.
not a Gen
at
Z,
some
she's a
point,
millennial.
maybe she likes it. I don't know.
Like, I mean, why do you have to show the whole world your text message?
Yeah. Doesn't need to.
I mean, if you share it among your friends, that's fine, but then you put it on TikTok, that everyone, and then it's like, I'm reading it, and then, there's not enough space. Like, give me a break, like, some people are just so privileged, right? And they just have so much, their lives are just so good that they don't have to worry about important issues, and they just have to like, someone bitched about me. Honestly, Chuma, if the guy never said anything, right, those girls will still be friends,
Correct.
What? Can you say that again?
Toby said if the guy didn't make the video, they would still be friends despite the girlfriends not inviting her for the party.
Yes, definitely. I mean, we don't know about it, but still.
No, you don't know. It's fine.
Part and parcel. It's part and parcel because we have parties and there's certain someones that we don't really want to invite, and as long as they don't know, it doesn't really happen. I mean, if it hurts, it hurts, kind of thing. But we're still friends.
No.
It's awkward. No, the thing is, it's awkward. But the thing here is like, we just make sure that if it ever, Toby, remember last time when we were in poly, if we ever have this kind of thing, and we don't want to include someone, we just make sure that it's a hush-hush, nobody posts about anything, and it's just kept that way, so nobody knows. But the problem with the generation now, you guys post everything and anything, to the point that something that's supposed to be a secret doesn't end up being a secret anymore.
Yeah, true.
The reason why some things are just done undercover, we don't let people know, is because we don't want to hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because sometimes they're not. We don't know. Because sometimes it's very difficult for us to express why we're upset or why it's difficult for you to be a part of our group.
I mean,
and so if you're too straightforward, then they get. So sometimes okay, look. So it so happens that she's going out of town during this week. Let's organize this party during this time.
I mean,
even from the friends' messages, right? They're saying that she's outgoing and they want the party to be about her. So the birthday girl is the one that wants the attention. What it means that is this girl takes away everyone's attention, makes everything about her all the time. Just like the particular TikTok video that we just saw. It's all about her.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, young people, I don't know, man. Like, aren't you a bit old to be like bitching about this? It's just a birthday party and people just didn't invite you. So what? Huh? So what?
If you think about it, and then it's like it's a really small problems, a really small problem.
And the guy, oh my goodness, that he bitch. Oh, give me a break. Oh man. Oh, I went to buy the park. I heard some people talk about you, Marissa. Help me find Marissa TikTok. You are a he bitch. Oh my goodness.
A he bitch. Oh man. Yeah, I see that impression. I love it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Why are you such a busybody? Why do you have to involve the whole world just to get back on Marissa's friend? Oh, Marissa, here's what I heard, Slap you! Walao eh. My goodness.
I mean, yes, if we're talking about like those girls is trying to plan something really bad to hurt someone, then that should be the right thing, is it? If we talk about it like that, right?
Let them deal with it. It's not our business.
Oh yes, I get it, but like
It's not my business
not
in
inviting
America.
somebody. I mean, that is not like a big problems for a
Like,
person
hey,
really.
Hey Joe,
think
you and I walk by, you and I having fun in the shop, and then you hear these two guys talking. Okay, we're gonna kill this guy tonight, okay?
Oh,
At this
shit.
location. What would you
We're gonna
do?
cut-
Right?
I'm gonna cut the
It's different, right?
It's
Hey, we're not
different.
gonna invite her to my birthday party because she's such a.
I mean, we don't care about that, right? We don't
Yo,
seriously
Of
like.
course.
It's not something that we should care about, Like, okay, it's their thing. They're talking about their problems. Why would we just record it? Oh, hey, there are some
Hey.
two guys talking about like not inviting this
Right.
guy, and so we
Right.
we're gonna go on TikTok and find this guy. Hey,
Right.
can you find this guy, Toby? Can you find Toby?
What?
Yes, yes.
You see, this one, man. You know, man.
Man.
No, man.
You
This
man.
one, no bitch. This one, no bitch. This one, he bitch. He bitch.
Bitch.
My goodness.
Oh man.
Oh my
People.
goodness.
Honestly, the girl has her issues and this guy made it worse. Who is this he bitch, by the way? TikTok, find this he bitch for me. Who cares?
Oh yeah, right.
Who cares?
If
My
you guys
goodness.
talking about like Gen Z, because like we are talking about like
Stop
people being
calling
overreacting.
them Gen Z. They are not Gen
millennials.
Z.
Millennials. Is it millennials?
Yeah.
Okay, people overreacting.
We are what, Gen XYzers or Z?
Yes.
We
Mm.
We're the in
XYzers.
between. We're in
We're in
between.
between. We're just between Gen Z and millennial, but we're not really. We're closer to the Zs than the millennials. But it's like, ew, it's so gross,
Okay.
I'm a millennial.
Okay.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud that
yeah.
I have to bitch about friends on TikTok. My goodness, give me a break.
To rephrase this, because we're talking about like some videos on a person related to TikToks, right? So I have like a content for us to talk about today. Yeah, still, but this one is about like a Gen Z, what is it, like complaining about their families,
Did
and
you
it's very
share?
famous.
Did you share the
Trend.
video with Kang so they can prepare to put it on for us to watch?
Oh, I shared it to you, right? I shared it,
But
right?
you tell Kang to do that?
I shared it on the group this morning.
Kang I can't hear you.
I can't download it.
Can I win? Oh yeah. Well,
Download it.
the girl blocked it. The girl, it's just like it's on TikTok, so the girl blocked the download buttons.
Guess what? Guess what it's about?
So
A girl bitching about her parents and her family.
Are you serious?
So many.
I am trying. I will try to.
Is that wait, Robbie, is that the one that you shared to me, the TikTok the profile?
Yeah. That girl. So second video. The second video.
Second video.
Second video.
Be challenging for me because if I do that, the recording will be blank up.
Well, okay.
So Jung, tell us about the video.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you about the video. So like this. What is that called? What are those things called? Like when it comes like a wedding, so like a funeral, like the whole eating thing, right?
An event.
It's like a family gathering, lah.
Just like a family gathering.
Events
So,
or family gatherings.
Yeah. So she made like a POV, like a perspective, like a POV about it, and the context is, like after they done with the family gathering, and then it is a bit feminist. It's like the man is like the uncles and the fathers and everyone is sitting up there and then drinking, and she is the only one that is down that is down there and uses like washing dishes and stuff like that. And then she quote, "They have hands, right?" Like she said that they have hands, right? You know.
Does anyone understand what he's saying?
Oh man, I'm sorry.
I only understood the part of washing the dishes and then.
Yeah. So you see, Chum, it's not the first time we talked about this, right?
I'm trying.
You want to tell us the story, but then don't give us the details. Don't give us the fact, but don't give us the details of the facts.
I'm sorry. We should have had the video. The video is way better. I'm sorry because.
So what's the girl saying about her family?
No, my explanation is real bad. My explanation.
What was the girl saying about her family?
What? Can you ask again? Can you repeat the question?
I asked you 3 times.
What did
Sorry.
the
What
girl
was the-
say about the family?
Yeah, so she quote like you know she talked to like she talked on the video.
I don't want you to describe what she said. Just tell me what she said.
They do have hands, you know. Like
Oh, they
want
do
to-
have hands.
Yeah, they do have hands. He said that.
Okay, so what he's saying, let me interpret for you, okay? So this girl is washing her dishes, and then she's upset that the men are just sitting around doing nothing, and so she went up to them and said, "Hey, you guys have hands too. So why aren't you helping?"
Why is it so easy when you guys explain things like that? Oh man, I can't do
You know
that.
why? Because you're thinking too much in depth to it. It's so simple,
man,
but you're making it so complicated.
That's
So
what he always
complicated.
does. He should be a lecturer. Make easy things so difficult for people to understand. Give me a
You
break.
know, like when you try to make things so easier, but it's get complicated. It's get more complicated whenever
It's
you try
complicated
to.
by you.
This is the problem with millennials. You make something so easy become so difficult.
Yeah, right? Walking along the park, okay, then you hear these people talking, then you have to make it so complicated, let everyone know about Marissa. My goodness. You bitch.
You mentioned like she's still mentioning Marissa again.
Give me a break. Okay, so
Okay,
what
so
else, what else happened?
What?
What else happened? What else did the girl say?
That is a whole video, and everyone from TikToks, even Facebook, TikToks, or like Instagram, was really like mad about that video. You know, they made like a reaction of it. A lot.
Mad about who? About the girl? Or,
No.
or mad about the guys?
It's more like a argument, you know. People making video, replying to her videos, like some defending her. Some says like, you know, she's wrong. It's like, you know, I mean, there's a whole opinions sides over there, and like for this one, I think I cannot just explain to you because like there's a lot of like perspective. There's an argument, like if
But you see what happened in the end?
TikTok, you know, like 10 videos out of 10, 9 videos are like, you know, the reaction of that girl video. I mean,
And what happened to her in the end? She took down the video, right?
No, she didn't take it down. She didn't take it down. She just put it there, and then people keep talking. And still, right now, people are talking about it. If you scroll,
Aren't there better things to talk about, really?
it's trendy. People talk about it. So.
Okay, hold on. Do you know what the main problem here is?
Blame problems?
What's the
main
issue?
problem?
I mean, people keep mentioning about the feminism, so
It's not. The main issue here is washing dishes.
That caused a problem.
So what? Who cares? It's just washing dishes. You don't want to wash it, get someone else to wash it. If there's no one to do it, then you do it. So what? Oh my goodness.
Quote, because a lot of people is a lot of people, they talk like they responded like you, and then the girl responded to them, and she said like, no, she's not talking about like she disrespecting or like, you know, she is making like big problems of it. What she wants people to be aware of her POV of her, like her videos. It's about the feminism, you know.
What is
That's
POV?
not bullshit.
I mean,
Point of view. Point of view.
Ah, okay. So I
Point
mean,
of view.
too many. Too many.
No, but you put it that way. If I'm the host, I invite you to over my place to eat it. I don't expect you to wash my dishes.
Yeah.
Right? If I invite you to my house, you have a meal. I can't be saying, hey guys, come lah, help me to wash my dishes. Eat already must wash. I can't do that.
Hey,
She
but
must,
you know,
she
Toby,
must be the
Toby, there's
daughter of
this,
the family, you know, or
But-
something.
but I can tell. The funny thing here is, I actually have a friend, who is a lot younger than me. I think about maybe 12 years younger than me. Yeah,
I think my age, right?
and please lah, brother, I'm only 1 year older than you. Okay.
Serious ah.
Yeah, I'm 37.
Oh Lord.
Oh snap!
Yeah, so anyway.
Oh man, 37.
Hey, Singaporeans, we all
I wanted to put a sound effect, you know.
How old do you think I
man.
was, Trung? How old do you
Oh,
think I
Kang
was?
was
No, really, how old do you think
Kang
I
was like,
was?
yeah.
How old did you think I was? In all honesty, first time did you see, when you saw my picture, how old do you think I was?
No, Toby already said that he's gonna invite someone around his age.
No lah, but
No,
before
but,
that
no,
lah.
but if you didn't say that, he wouldn't remember.
Yeah.
He's very
First
forgetful.
impression. How old do you think I am?
Let's ask Robin first. Robin, how old is she?
Yes.
First impression.
First impression.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in my thinking mode. Just wait for a second.
Still need to think. Are you serious?
Seriously, he needs to think.
I
He
mean,
doesn't
based
do
on
it.
the whole aspect, the hair and the.
That's why it took
headphones.
such a long time for them to come out with an answer.
I mean, yes, you gotta waiting to process, right? I mean,
Anyways, let's move on.
Yeah, anyway, when I was while he's thinking, I just share with you something, because it's like, you know, the one thing that she told me was like, you know, her own friends, which is her age, goes to her house thinking that, you know, I mean, last time when we go to people's house, we respect, like, we eat our own dishes, whatever we eat, we actually bring back the dishes to the sink, but we don't wash it, right? But then the younger ones now, they don't bother. They're like, oh, Hoi, can you get me this? Can you get me that? They just leave it there. They don't bother to do it. But then it's like, you know, I mean, for us, we're so used to it. Like, I go to a house, I take it, I put it into the sink, and I wash it, because I'm a guest. Although I'm not supposed to be washing, it's me. I want to do it. But then she said, like, her mom was amazed that there are still people like that around, you know?
Yeah.
Versus her own friends who don't even bother to say hi. They just go in like they're expected to be in, you know, kind of thing. So, I mean, I swear, my son grows up and his friends are like that, I'm just going to kick them out of the house. Period.
It's so true. And I mean, adding on to our conversation before, okay?
30 years old.
You know the
Sorry?
girl?
Thank you.
Wait. Robbie was saying something.
30 years old. Thank you.
It took him like 4 minutes to respond to a question. Can you imagine? That's
You gotta process. Like, I mean,
Intel.
you know, you
my
know why
fingers
you
process
wanna make
faster than
things
him. Do you know how? Oh, what is
Toby.
4 plus 1?
Katrina.
4 plus
Katrina.
1. 5.
Katrina, you know what, like, Mr. Toby always told me, like, when I talk to him all the time, you know?
What?
I mean, I mentioned a lot of like, when we talk, I mentioned a lot of my personal problems, and when it comes to something really to like the young generation not thinking before they doing anything, he always told me to think before making any comments or making any action. And so I think, I mean, that.
But you're
what?
taking too long.
Come on, let me defend me. Oh man.
Hey, this is just asking for an opinion on how old she looks.
I mean,
It's
that,
not $1 million question. It's not a life and death question.
oh hey, so I found the video.
Wait.
Do you guys want to see it?
No, wait. Let me finish up, because we're already done. Are we able to watch the video? Are we able to watch the video, Kang Wei?
You can watch the video.
Kang Wei.
Yeah, you need to message me.
He said he found it.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so here's my point. Okay.
Okay.
Did she ask for help?
Did
When
she
she was
what?
washing dishes. When she was washing
Did the girl
dishes,
ask for
right?
help?
Did she ask anyone to help her?
I don't know about that. You know. Yeah. No.
So-
maybe no.
You see, the way she responded was, "You have hands. Why aren't you helping?" Because she expects people to help. But when you
yes.
want help, you have to ask, and you have to make it known. Otherwise, no one will know what to do. So that's my point. Did she ask for help? You cannot
Can I say
expect help.
something? Can I say something? Because I
Yeah.
don't want you guys to. I don't want you specifically, Mr. Toby. Now he is speaking his opinions about the videos, and I think what's best is that you can have a look on the video first because it's very short. It's just like a 5 second to 6 seconds, and so you can like see the video and you can get a clearer look of it. Rather.
And it took you like 30 seconds to explain the video. Could you just show us the video?
Share it with us.
Yeah,
That
I'm
will
gonna share
fix
it
the
right now.
problem.
Just wait for a second. I'm gonna share the screen, real quick.
Are you gonna share the screen or you want to share over to my side?
You see the screen now? So there's a video, and you can see the comment and the
No,
the
I see
caption.
myself and yeah, okay.
Toby, can
Once
you
you
see
let it
that?
contract, it's going to be messed up.
There's no voice.
Can't hear anything.
It's okay anyway, we won't understand anyway.
Yeah. Toby, did you have a clearer look? You got it?
I'm reading.
Yeah, there are comments here. Yeah.
Should be below 20 years old. Pretty young.
She looks very young.
Okay.
Yeah, she is like she is. I think okay, I'm done. And I think she is about like 3 age younger than me. I think.
She's like 17 or something like that.
Yeah,
3 years,
something
18,
like that.
18. Yeah.
But you see, that's just her opinion, ma.
Yeah.
It didn't say that she was forced to wash dishes and all that. So what's the big deal?
The big deal is people making it a big deal. A lot of people is making it a big deal. I don't know
Amen.
why.
Amen.
And
And one of the ones who's making a big deal of it is this young man over there.
What? It's a topic. Hey, it's a topic. People talk about it.
No, but you have to tell us what you want to talk about.
I mean, it's a video, so
And you brought up a point, but you don't have details.
what am I missing?
Exactly. It's always like that one, though, Katrina, you know not. When I teach him how walao and heart pain or heartache.
Did
He
he
wants
pass
talk,
in
talk,
whatever
talk.
you taught him? Did he pass in whatever subject that you taught him?
Well, you just have to know that this world has a new university graduate sitting in front of us right now.
He make it. He made it. He made it.
Don't know how.
It's not the movie Rocky, but still, I'll take it.
Don't know how he got through university. Like, this guy, after he came out from university, he still doesn't know anything, but he thinks he knows everything.
But isn't that like every other millennial?
Sad, isn't it?
I don't know. I know. Do I look like a person that I know everything?
Guys, answer. Please comment. Answer.
No. Like I never. Like I. Like even when I go to sleep, or when I wake up, when I gone through something that I have to think about, I always tell myself that, nah, shit, bro, you don't know everything. I always tell myself that.
No.
Well, that's the whole truth. Yeah. Right?
I think
processing you tell me that Katrina is 30 years old. Give me a break.
I think what Toby is trying to say is not about You don't know anything, but it's the attitude towards it. If you don't know, how are you going to find it out? It's the attitude.
No lah.
It's not.
I was just kidding. Okay, Kang Wei. Actually, he's very teachable. He's very, very teachable, but he's damn lazy. But,
Hey,
Bro, I can't help you now. Too bad.
but
You're all on your
it's true,
own.
right? It's true, right?
I know,
That's
I know,
bloody
I know,
lazy, you know
I
now.
know.
What the hell, no?
I know.
My goodness,
Hey, but he still graduated.
Huh?
but he still graduated, so
That's why the whole faculty, all the students, all even lazier than him. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. Sorry, Kang Wei. So I wanted to say that where we want to talk about, them not knowing very much but pretending to know very much, right?
Yep.
I say
Yes.
this one is not one. He is not like that. He's actually quite humble and he's quite teachable. He is just lazy. But I would like you to carry on talking about what your perspective is about how these young university grads are right now.
No, what I'm trying to say is really the attitude. But nowadays, the era that I'm in now, right? It's like, what is OT to them? They don't OT, on the dot, 6 o'clock, boom, they're all gone.
actually he's not wrong,
Overtime.
you know.
Overtime, right? You're talking about overtime work.
Yeah, there's no overtime for them. Really, seriously, there's no overtime.
Kang Wei is not wrong, because my friend who is a HR manager here in Singapore, she said that the university grads that come into the working force, when they go for their very first interview, right, it's the shock of her life. So what happened was, like, she was saying something like, oh, they come in and then they're expecting, they say like, okay, I have a degree in business and I expect, they always ask, like, I mean, for us when we go for job interviews, especially if it's your very first one, of course we have to be humble, right? So for them, they outright say that, oh, I want 5K for my salary, I want flexi 5-day working week and only 5-day working week, and I can choose any day that I can work from home, and and there's no OT, and I don't have to bring my laptop back. This is what they're saying. And then what my friend does? Closes the resume, pushes it back to her and says, my dear girl, if I think you're not a fit, but if ever you do find a job like that, please let me know, because I would love to apply for that job too.
The era is different. The era is
Yeah.
different.
They and I mean, like, for us, they ask you what's your strength and your weaknesses, and they say that, oh, my strength is making friends, online shopping, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. It's like very, very surface. It's
Are
super
you
surface.
serious?
I'm serious.
Online shopping.
serious.
I'm very
Online
glad you found-
shopping?
Yeah.
Oh,
She had the bloody shock of her life. Then it's like that. I mean, for us, it's like, if they ask her like, oh, do you know how to do PowerPoint, or do you know how something, or we like, we'll just outright say, I'm not so sure, but I'm willing to learn. Kind of thing. But for them, it's like outright, I expect this, I expect that, no OT, get to work from home anytime I want, flexi and everything, and don't expect me to work on public holidays or any extra or after work, nothing. Nothing, as in that's what they expect, and they expect $5,000 pay for fresh grad.
But that's the
Man,
market
that's
right now.
weird. That is weird.
Serious. That's
Can
what
your
they're
friend find
expecting
me a
now.
job? I'm jobless in Vietnam. Can your friend find me a job in Vietnam that pays me 5K? I'm worth that money. I'm worth it.
Be a
Baby,
pimp.
I'm worth it.
Be a pimp.
Maybe I'm with-
I think I have to be a whore first.
He got the looks for that. He got the looks for
I
that.
never thought.
Yeah.
I
You
never
got
thought.
green. You got looks for it. Come on.
Toby can be a mama son, huh?
Papa son.
Papa son.
Asan.
Man,
Give
know,
me a
when-
break.
So behind got a lot of small little duckling moving with you.
I know. Oh my goodness. Hey, there. The duck is there. Jun has no idea what we're talking about. He has
He's
no
lost.
idea. It's totally
there's a lot of things.
different.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things I don't know what you guys talking about. There's a lot of
They're
things.
saying that I should be a pimp.
A pimp?
Yes.
A
He
pimp?
was
Like a
asking.
pimp?
He was
Yeah. And so-
asking for a job that can pay him $5,000. So I told him go and be a pimp, but he said he should be a whore first before he can be a pimp.
And then Kang was saying that I look like a pimp. Then I said, okay, that's possible because now we have a duck in front of us, meaning you. So you are one of the guys that we can
That's
sell.
funny. That's funny. Nice. That's real nice. Oh man.
Okay, guys, it's almost 10 o'clock. We've been on for more than 45 minutes, right? So hope it's been a good chat. Interestingly enough, especially when Chum is saying things that we have no idea what he's trying to say.
He's an overthinker.
Right. So thank you, Katrina, for joining us. Katrina and I, we are in the midst of planning for another talk show, but that's actually meant for parents, older people, to talk about their children and, what are some perspectives that we have in terms of one being a parent and one being a teacher for more than 20 years. All right, so that will be in the pipeline that we're trying to do that soon. And then, so any last words, guys? Kang Wei, would you like to start?
Yeah, my last word always the same. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment.
Yay! We fought again.
Thank
like
you guys. Oh my God! Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys for being here today. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Katrina. Thank you, Mr. Kang Wei, Mr. Toby. Yes.
Yeah, right, Katrina, you heard it right. You heard it right.
You called me Mister.
Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching our another episode of the Monday night special, the Windchoppers. And after today, we have learned a lot of things. We shouldn't say that our skill is online shopping when we go on a interview, and I think that is pretty much wow. I mean, I am a Gen Z, and I don't know what the hell am I going to say.
You are a millennial. Don't say Gen Z, okay?
I am a millennial. Am I?
Yes. The useless one.
I'm 2000. Am I like a Gen Z millennials?
Yeah,
millennial.
2000 is a millennial.
Oh.
Sorry. He didn't go through the Y2K. He didn't go through the Y2K virus.
Oh yes. So yes, we have learned a lot, and we are happy to have a lot of guests today. And we'll see you guys next week on another episode.
Are you going to let me say goodbye before you shut me off like last time?
Please say something. Yes.
You see, the last time, right, before I even got to say goodbye, right, you just cut me off straight away, Terrible.
You even asked me if I got anything.
Yeah, exactly. So, Katrina, do you have any closing words?
Me, actually, no. It was nice chatting with you guys. Finally, getting to meet our dear Mr. Chong, and being involved in the conversation rather than be the one typing behind. But yeah, it was fun.
Let's make it more fun. Next time, let's get Jung to provide more content, and then we can just make fun of him throughout that.
But he has to make sure that he sends it beforehand.
Yeah, he's so lazy. He always forgets, right? Kang, right?
No, he sends it. It's just I'm trying to figure out how to use it.
Don't blame yourself. Blame him. It's easier.
It's okay.
Man, this show is so cool.
Bro, this on me.
Singaporean is very responsible, Okay, guys, thank you for joining us tonight. So have a good night, and we hope to see you soon. Okay, thanks for all the guys in the Windchoppers. See you next week. Xin chào. Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Jung, you can turn it off now.
Okay, we're done.
Very good.
Oh man.